effects tools.
But this is my big long wall.
I know, I just figured to give you some punch.
Oh, I have a punch.
Just trust me, all right?
No. But since I feel bad for you, Eddie, you can do them quietly.
Thanks, you won't regret it. $69.95, please.
What?
3 easy payments of $16.65?
For what? What did you bring?
Let's see. I've got a shoe, a fork, duct tape, lemon, the basics, really.
You suck. Anyway, Dr. Squiggllydickler and Mr. Miller run to a car of your choice. They speed away into the dead of night. They come upon the deliciously haunted and spooky graveyard. Mr. Miller grabs his shovel from the trunk of the car of your choice, then walks with Dr. Squiggllydickler through the gates of the weed-seen Better Days Cemetery. A large, unforgiving spiderweb brings them into the face of the darkness. The good doctor brushes the web away with a smooth motion of his hand, while his sadly impotent partner, Miller, finds himself stuck in the spider's strangely sticky substance, surrounded solely by butterflies, Peruvian beetles, and blue bugs, all bewildered, bound, and bewitched by Miller's magnificent hand. But before Miller can find out why the butterflies love him so much, the doctor pulls him away from certain death. Miller begins to holler at the doctor. Why did you have to pull me away? Why didn't you just leave me behind? What was the narrator going to say before he was cut off magnificent? Again, the doctor interrupts the handsome narrator. Then reminds Miller why they are here and that they must continue on. At the same time, sitting in a car across the way in the cemetery are 2 men of the law, Detectives Dan Sachs and Bill Johnson. You see, they've been working the night watch out of homicide. A dirty job for anyone, indeed. And these 2 detectives know enough that when people get killed, they usually end up buried. Where better to find a place to work on than a cemetery? And besides, there is this really fancy Starbucks there that serves probably the best motor frappuccino you will ever have. You don't know what they do to it, but damn it, it is yummy. A couple months ago, my friend and I were out, and we suggested maybe they would go there. No, in coffee. What there? And I was like, Coca-Cola? No, the other Coke. Diet Coke? No, the other Coke. And I was like, Pepsi? Oh, I don't see him see. Anyway, the detectives watch the 2 men entering the cemetery and continue on out of sight. Dr. Squiggllydickler begins to search for the 30th grade, preferably a fresh one with a woman inside. Finally, Miller sees one. Her name is Edwina. Edwina Alberta. Good old Edwina. A real looker she wasn't. They survey the date of death. And wouldn't you know, and might I add how convenient, she died just 3 days ago. So they begin to dig. And by they, I mean Mr. Miller. You see, Miller wanted to know why they both didn't dig, and Dr. Squiggllydickler was quick to point out that there was but only one shovel, so only one of them could dig. Miller agreed and continued to dig. After a few moments, he wondered why they just didn't take turns, and Dr. Squiggllydickler said, well, I was going to grab for the shovel, but no, Miller needs to be all grabby. Miller agreed and continued to dig. Finally, he reaches the casket. They open it and see before their eyes the disgusting,
with your car?
I didn't hit him with the car. We didn't hit anything. I'm quite sure of that.
Well, then why did that salesman guy say you did?
I really have no idea, to tell you the truth.
Well, I still say it was your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Not to mention it was you behind the wheel, and I believe it was also your idea to go steal a bike.
My idea? You didn't have to come with me. What were you doing in that other graveyard anyway?
What graveyard?
The one where I found you carrying a box of parts around?
I'm sorry, sir. I believe you have me mistaken for some other character. And now you've got those detectives after us as well.
Oh, I suppose it's my fault too. It wasn't my fault! You were with me too. You dug up that body, not me. Don't you forget that.
I already have. Hey, there he is. How you doing, big guy?
How are you feeling?
Feeling? Feeling? You see what I look like? I feel like shit, my friend.
Hey, I thought we couldn't say that in this play. At least that's what he told the audience.
Well, I don't care about them anymore.
But there's still an audience.
Screw them. They did this to me.
Shit!
What do you mean?
Well, if they hadn't picked this particular car, I might not have been hurt as bad. Maybe not even hurt at all. You just had to pick that car. You couldn't pick a smaller one, could you? Could you?
Look, was there really a car? Do you remember feeling a car?
Shit?
Oh!
How dare you ask me such questions? Of course I was here.
Let's buy a car?
Listen here, you little piece of...
Hey, now. You just need to calm down and relax. You need some rest. Shit.
Oh, stop that! Look, is there anything we could get for you?
No!
We can either take a break. We can have intermission right now.
No, I'll be all right. Just don't expect any help from me.
Well, that's the spirit. Come, Mr. Miller, we're off to the lab.
Yes.
Could you maybe, direct us back into the play? Thanks.
Fine. A reminder for where we're at. For those of you who are too stupid to remember. For those of you with the attention span of an asshole.